So right now it looks like the top two quarterbacks in the draft and possibly the top two picks in the draft, Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota, might not be in Chicago to get that big old hug from Commissioner Goodell. Is this a bad thing? Does this make the NFL look bad on draft night?
I don't think so at all. I mean, I certainly understand why, especially at the quarterback position, you'd love to have these players there to get that hug from Roger Goodell, as you mentioned. But, to me, this is a moment for the players. They've been, playing all of their lives for this moment. In the case of Jameis Winston, as you mentioned yesterday, he wants to stay home because he has a sick grandmother. In the case of Marcus Mariota, he wants to be in his native-born Hawaiian island with his family, his culture, representing them on this big day. So I think that this is more a reflection of the fact that you have these young men who, in their own way, are demonstrating their own leadership and their own, just personal values rather than being up on the stage to help a network make money.
Rob, do you think those two will go 1 and 2? Jameis Winston to Tampa and Mariota to Tennessee?
I'm not so sure that Marcus Mariota is going to go to the Tennessee Titans number 2 overall. I know that that's certainly in place. I think that the Tennessee Titans should be absolutely considering adding a quarterback because I don't believe that Zach Mettenberger has proven yet that he is the answer. But, I just don't know that Marcus Mariota is going to be an easy enough transition to a pro-style offense to warrant the number 2 overall selection when you have a player in Leonard Williams from Southern Cal who fits in so beautifully with what the Tennessee Titans are trying to do on their defense. But that said, I do think that Jameis Winston, number 1 overall to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is a mortal lock at this point.
That was going to be my next question, if you think he's absolutely going. You don't think Tampa is scared away by any of the off-the-field issues or by a not-so-great workout yesterday for Jameis Winston on his pro day? You don't think that they might deal him? Or deal the number 1 pick, I should say?
I certainly think that if they were to provide a Robert Griffin type of a trade, something like that, where they were getting multiple first-round draft picks over the next couple of years, and that might be something that Tampa Bay would consider. But you only get rare opportunities to land a franchise quarterback. I think that when you look at Jameis Winston on the field, including during his pro day workout, which I know they had been blasted by some out there, but I thought that he demonstrated everything that you're looking for at the quarterback position in a pro day workout, and I've gone to plenty of those. I went to Andrew Luck, I went to Sam Bradford, I went to Marcus Mariota a couple of weeks ago. I thought that Jameis Winston's workout was fine. I do believe that he is going to be the number 1 overall pick, and because of the close proximity of Tampa Bay to the Florida State campus, then I'm very confident that the general manager there, Jason Light, the head coach there, Lovie Smith, they know better than most exactly what Jameis Winston brings on and off the field. Again, I have no reservations in saying that I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are certainly going to make Jameis Winston the number 1 overall player. And frankly, I think that they should make him the number 1 overall selection because he's the best player in this draft.